Hey guys, it's your girl Neoshi, and I want to thank you for tuning into this frequency called Neoshi Hypno. I'm a clinical and transpersonal hypnotherapist, best known for my hypnosis and past life regression sessions. I believe that we're each placed here in this earth at this time, at this very unique, specific time on earth for a particular reason. My purpose is to assist with, I guess you could say, the ascension, somebody would call. But my purpose here in this life is to help you heal your soul, break through blockages, and align with your divine purpose. I do this through my sessions. Um, I also, in my sessions, help connect with your guides, ancestors, and be able to understand and hear your higher self more clearly. Um, I am not for everybody. Let's get that out the way. But if you're here, I feel like your guides have led you to me because I hear that a lot of my sessions. Your guides have led you to this video, which means that there's something in it for you. And I'm, blessed. I feel blessed and thankful to be able to assist you and receiving whatever information you might receive from this video. This video that I'm going to show with you right now is unique. It's very special. All of my sessions are, but I wanted to share this specific video with you as I have my other videos. Um, Keep in mind, I did get permission from my clienters to share this session. So it may not be, most likely it's not the whole session, but you have a very important part of the session that may hold something for you. And I hope that you can get something out of this. So in a second, I'll show you that video. But before you do, don't forget to subscribe to see more videos like this whenever they're posted. You can also click the bell there to get an alert whenever it's posted. Um, if you like this video as well, be sure to thumbs up, share with someone you think that it may be able to help as well. Okay, I guess that's enough talking about me and everything else. Here's a video. I hope you enjoy.
Well, the sky is like not like our sky. It's more like a lot of colors. But
Mhm.
like not rainbow, but like you can see a lot of different colors.
Mhm.
You can tell that this is like a high energy place.
Mhm. Tell me more about that. Describe what else do you see?
I don't know. It's like it's waiting on me.
What's waiting on you?
It's like the sky is. It's like I feels like I kind of. It's like I asked for this.
Tell me more about that.
Well, see, like it's just me. There's
Mhm.
nobody else here. But I'm looking up in the sky,
Mhm.
and it feels like that's where I'm supposed to be.
Mhm.
It feels like I'm weighing the. Uh, I'm loyal to what I've chosen, but it feels like I'm weighing the consequences, and if I'll be strong enough to do it.
Consequences of.
Feels like the consequences of coming to planet Earth.
Mhm. Tell me more about this place. What's going on there? What's the temperature like there?
Yeah, it just feels warm. Um, it's really kind of just like, I mean, I, I guess the closest description would be something that kind of looks like Mars, but
Mhm.
um, yeah, it's like whatever it is in the sky is like, or I want to say the cosmos,
Mhm.
because I can see everything from this place.
Mhm.
Um, I have a feeling that whatever I've gained, I'll lose it all. And yeah,
So, are you standing, sitting, walking? What are you doing there?
I was standing. I'm sitting now though,
What are you sitting on?
just the ground.
Mhm. I want you to get a sense of your body. Describe your body, size, shape, color.
Um, I'm like a very dark, rich brown.
Mm-hmm.
Um, earlier I said had I looked like I was about the same age,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't feel like that now.
What do you feel now?
I feel like I feel like I'm younger, but I'm older in the same sense.
Mm-hmm. How young?
Oh, man, probably like just a teenager.
How old?
I'd probably say about 13.
Mm-hmm. And describe more of your body. What are you wearing there?
I'm wearing all white.
Mm-hmm. Describe it.
It's like long white pants. Um, I have on like a mandarin white collar shirt.
Mm-hmm.
Um, this is odd. It's like I have a crown of flowers around my head,
Mm-hmm.
but it's odd because there's literally no. It's just me, like on this planet, and it's
Mm-hmm.
like I don't know. It just seems like it's kind of like floating in space.
Mm-hmm.
Like I mean, I guess you could say it's like an asteroid then, not even really even a planet then, because it's
Trust your first impressions.
and I'm just floating through space,
Mm-hmm.
and I just feel hesitant. But I know that I have to go up into the multicolored sky.
Mm-hmm.
I also have like it's this feeling of like there's a lot of good energy around me. Like the feeling of no matter like what you do, you always end up where you're supposed to be.
Mm-hmm.
That I just it's almost like there's a feeling that's comforting me.
Mm-hmm.
Feels almost that no matter like what what it's telling me is that no matter what path you take, you'll always end up where you're supposed to be.
Mm-hmm. So the
And
moment.
eventually,
Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
no, I was just gonna say, I mean, it just, yeah, no, it just feels comforting.
Mm-hmm. So in a moment, I'll snap my fingers and any other relevant information about what's happening there will suddenly come to you in three, two, one. What's coming up?
It's my body changed,
Mm-hmm. Describe that.
and well, I'm like a orb of light now with like almost kind of like a white tail to it,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm flying up to the colorful sky, and the closer I get, the warmer it feels
Mm-hmm.
until eventually I break through a barrier, and I'm just there.
Mm-hmm. And what you notice when you're there.
It's dark.
Mm-hmm.
It's really dark. Um, it just feels like I'm just flying through darkness.
Mm-hmm. How do you feel?
I want to feel scared,
Mm-hmm.
but that energy that was with me prior to leaving is still with me.
Mm-hmm.
It's like it's formed a kind of shield around me.
Mm-hmm.
Well, now I'm seeing like I don't know if you will, it looks like missiles or whatever, and I'm dodging them as I'm flying through this darkness.
Mm-hmm. Describe these missiles you're speaking of.
It just it's like it almost just looks like your typical rocket.
Mm-hmm.
Um, they're really fast,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm not it's not me driving this thing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty much just along for the ride,
Mm-hmm.
and it gets to a point where I gotta get past a certain amount of spaceships, if you will, and like rocks.
Mm-hmm.
And now I'm at like this really big like beam. It's like shooting up in the sky.
Mm-hmm.
And the thing that circled around me takes me into it, and I see myself sleeping.
Mm-hmm. Tell me more about that.
So I'm looking at myself sleep, and it feels weird because it feels like my body that I'm watching sleep knows I'm watching it, and it doesn't it doesn't feel strong like this body does.
Mm-hmm.
This orb of light. It feels weaker, feels dimmer.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I can see his dream,
Repeat that.
and his. I said I can see his dream.
Mm-hmm.
His dream is it's like a series of multiple dreams, like playing out really fast, like
Mm-hmm.
over his head.
Mm-hmm.
Um, one I I recognize these dreams actually.
Mm-hmm. What thoughts go through your mind when you see that?
In one of the dreams, his biggest thing is that uh, he was afraid to die in his dream, and in the dream when he let go,
Mm-hmm.
well, the dream the dream takes place in New York City because I see the Empire State Building,
Mm-hmm.
and he's climbing up the building, and there's a helicopter coming for him,
Mm-hmm.
and he does something to the top of the building, but he jumps on the helicopter and he lets go,
Mm-hmm.
and just as he hits the ground, he like falls into it. And in the dream, I'm watching him watch himself sleep, and in the dream, it's like these caution symbols around his body, like a caution wet floor sign.
Mm-hmm.
It's three of them, and they have 666 on it.
Mm-hmm. What thoughts go through your mind when you see that?
I'm puzzled about what I'm looking at.
Mm-hmm.
I I feel as if this is like a smaller piece to a bigger puzzle,
Mm-hmm.
but the whole time that comfort and feeling is always there.
Mm-hmm.
It never left.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. What happens next there?
He opens his eyes and I disappear, and then he's he's in another dream.
Mm-hmm.
This time the dream is it's more of a feeling dream now.
Mm-hmm.
It's not more so about what I see, it's what I feel. But
Mm-hmm.
it's like when he does something, I can feel it, and he's biting so hard. He's biting, he's like clenching his teeth
Mm-hmm.
hard while he's sleeping. And he realizes after a while he's doing it. He tries to stop, but he just can't.
Mm-hmm.
And then another dream pops up of him. In this dream, he's like missing all his teeth, and he's really worried about it.
Mm-hmm. What happens next there?
Takes me back to a experience I had as a child. Um, I'm sleeping upstairs, and it was around the time the sleep paralysis kind of started to happen. But um, that night, I'm looking at it, and his dream shows like a white light shooting out of his body, going up to the sky, and it's like he sees this that big colorful thing he saw
Mm-hmm.
in his before he came here.
Mm-hmm.
It's that, but instead of it being sprawled out across the sky, it's like the size of like 3 to 5 suns.
Mm-hmm.
It's huge. And he
Mm-hmm.
flies up to it and he sees a bunch of other white lights near it. And then it's like something was attacking his body in his bedroom. So he raced back.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like something was trying to take his body over.
Mm-hmm.
But I got back just in the nick of time
Mm-hmm.
and I woke up and there
Mm-hmm.
he was.
What's happening there now?
Now now there's no he or I. It's like we're one.
Mm-hmm.
And it's how can I explain this? It's like on the side of a road. The if it feels like a dream.
Mm-hmm.
It's on the side of a road, and there's this lady. She's very pale in the face. She has dark hair. Um, I don't know if her car broke down, but it's right there. And she notices that he's looking at her, and she opens her mouth, and like uh, a bunch of like ravens or crows or whatever comes flying out of her mouth,
Mm-hmm.
and he gets scared by the dream, but he can't move.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like I can't help him move. He's just laying there stiff,
Mm-hmm.
and I can feel his panic kick in,
Mm-hmm.
and it feels like he's trying to scream and kick, but he can't move at all.
Mm-hmm.
Eventually, uh, he gets his senses back and he looks over him and he sees this dark hooded blob shadow.
Mm-hmm.
And when he kind of like makes a shrieking noise, it like disappears
Mm-hmm.
and it goes away.
You feel like that energy is still with you, that confident energy that was there before, that was leading you.
That's what led me here.
Mm-hmm. And it's still there with you.
Still is.
Mm-hmm. So you need to ask this energy if it can answer some questions for you today. What does it say?
Sure.
Right. So I'll count from three to one. When I get to one, I want to speak directly with this energy. Three, two, one. Take a deep breath in. Let me speak with this energy. Now, hello there.
How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. Who am I speaking to?
Speaking to the Orishas,
The Orishas. The Orishas. Do you come?
specifically Ogun.